Okay, welcome to the third part of this tutorial. Hopefully this should be the final part. Okay, before we start with the calculation of the total, we need to tidy up some of this data up here. Okay, as you can see, I've added the pound sign here. I'm going to go through that with you guys. Okay, one of the things we need to tidy up will include adding zeros here. And here, if you guys notice, when I click on reset, I lost all of the data in there. The default zeros are all gone. So those are one of the things we need to take care of right now. So let me start by going straight into the reset. Double click on that, and instead of having null value in there, I'm just going to enter the number 0 in there. So just make it default to 0. I will not make that default with the reset. That's the reset. So let's start from here. Let's default it to 0. You default the system to 0 by just adding these very 0 that you've seen in quote. Okay, so let's speed that up. Okay, this is how it looks now. I've also added these other 3 components on the system. Okay, that's how the reset looks now. Okay, let's go back to design view. Here we need to add some zeros here as well. So let's come back in here and just select it all. Really, let's go to the property right there. Let's enter 0 here. That's taken care of. Alright, so maybe we should just default it to center. Let's come in here and see. Or maybe horizontal. Let's make it here. Let's make it maybe center. Right. Now the final total as well. Let's default that to center. Yeah. Okay, one other thing with the final total is, let's come to where it says text. So this was just to test if it's working or not. Now let's default that to zeros now. Need text there. Okay, just make that 0. Right. Now the next thing we need to have a look at is as follows. Let's start with the calculation anyway. Let's start with that. Or maybe we'll start with this. So which means when I double click on this, whatever is in here is assigned. Whatever value you enter in here is multiplied by the price of this. So latte, we need to make up a value for latte. So let's make that up. Double click on that. Okay, action performed. So let's start by saying, okay, we can go for double SQLite equals. So we now need to go for double dot first double. Okay, now whatever is inside the drink here, right here, this very one. Okay, let's just enter that in there. That will be JLBL cost of drinks dot get text right there. So which means whatever is inside this component is assigned to this SQLite right there. Okay, so the next thing is we now need to declare another variable. We will call that latte equals double. Let's just copy and paste that. Double JTXT latte dot, that'll be dot get text. Right, so we now have that in place. Now the cost of latte itself, so we can just say double I latte equals maybe £1.99p. that is it. Now we're gonna now use an if statement to make this work. So we need our very name, the name of that. So let's come in here and get the name. So that's it right there. Back into the code, and right there you just enter if jlatte dot is selected. Okay, so if that is selected, we now need to, let's open and close. No, this one there. Okay, alright, we now need to specify as follows. Up here I have, let me show you guys this. I have another variable here. I've declared another variable. I've declared 5 of those, but I think I might need more than 5, so let's make that 10 for now. So I equals new object, then that is 10. So let's come back down to our code here. Okay, so all I now need to do is I1 equals, let's go for C latte. Let's make it consistent though. I just have, okay, there, that is correct, and here, and that is fine. Okay, so C, that will be latte itself multiplied by I latte, and we just need to say plus C latte there. Now next thing is we now need this, so I'm just going to copy that, paste it right here. The P drink, we actually convert everything, so change this one to that, and the drink that says the same Y days latte, that becomes latte. Alright, so if you look at this code now, let me show you guys how this will run. So if let's compile first and run it. So we come in here, select, maybe enter the number 4, and if I click on this checkbox, so I expect it to display the price in here. Okay, so here, let's see, enter 4, and you see that goes in there, and here there's still an error here. So let's find out what happened here, what must have gone wrong. Okay, let's come back into iLatte here. Okay guys, I just noticed what I did wrong. That's very strange. Look at this procedural area. Okay, that's cappuccino mouse click, and instead of me to be using latte mouse click, I enter all my codes into cappuccino action perform. So all I need to do is copy all of this, okay, and just cut it off. Come straight into latte mouse click and paste that in there. Okay, sometimes one has to be careful. So let's run it again and see. So click in there, you see there's nothing there. We can set the reset. Now enter a value here, 5. You see that. Now let's come to cappuccino here, enter 9 in there, and you see what happened. So whatever is in here is added to that, but I notice there might be some amendment that needs to be made here. Okay, so it's working how we want. So if I click on total now, I expect everything to add up in here. Click on receipt, and that is it, and the reset. Okay, but we just need to get it all right. So let's repeat the same thing for 1, 2, 3 and all of the above. So I will just speed that up and get back to you guys. So in the case of this one, of the cakes or the nibbles, here we will get all of the calculations will be here anyway. So let's take care of that now. So I'm just going to copy this. Let's carry out a few changes just like this. Double click on this, and this one that is perform, let's go for mouse click, right click, events, and mouse click right there. So that is ice latte. Paste that in there and just change all of these to ice. Let's enter ice in there. Iced. And all of these have ice in it as well. And this, I think there's ice there. Yeah, and change this to 2 and this to 2. Okay, you see how easy and quick that is. Alright, so all I just need to do now is give that a shot. Let's give it a shot now, and let's say it's iced tea right there. So we run it, compile and run. Now run it. Okay, we have 3 in there, 4 here, maybe 5 here. Click, click, and click. Okay guys, so that is working, but we still need to carry out a few minor error here that needs to be looked into. Okay, so I'll just speed that up. Now you see what I was talking about, speeding it up. Okay, I've completed the coding for now, but what I've noticed with the error, okay, look at this, it's supposed to be espresso. So if I run it, let me show you what I'm talking about. When I run the program, if I enter whatever I intend to enter in there and take a good look at that, that is correct. That seems to be correct. I think that is incorrect. You see that? Because it's supposed to be espresso in there. This is incorrect, I think, and this is incorrect as well. So let's come back in here. Okay, look at that. That's supposed to be if espresso is checked. Copy that and paste that in there. One arrow down. Let's see this other one that is correct. And here cappuccino is correct. Okay, the other error spotted is this text box is actually reduplicating the price. So I'm just going to comment it all out and get rid of this as well. Okay, alright, that's fine. Maybe even delete them. I don't need it really. Get rid of these and these. Okay, so those are gone now. And let's see this other one. Get rid of this. Alright, so let's come in here now. We've taken care of this. So just click in there and maybe copy the code even. Let's see, I think it's here. No, I think it's click. Event click. Right. That is it. So I'm just going to copy every line of code. So all I'll be changing will be these and the other variables in there. So now come to red velvet. Okay, right click, select the event, click, mouse click. Alright, now come in here, paste that there, and just change these to and we also need to take care of this. That will be txt in red. We have it. Alright, that's fine now. Okay, but the price, maybe we just change that. Okay, let's copy this again and paste it for the other one. So right click, that's Boston cream pie. Boston cream pie, where is it? There we go. Now let's change this. Now we get the name right. There. So I will then speed this up. I think this one is called Boston. Let's just speed it up. Let's go back there. We don't want the history. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna speed this up and get back to you guys. Okay guys, I've finished up with the coding of each of the check boxes, or the checkbox. There they are. It's exactly the same lines of code, and I've actually represent each of the cakes with their own unique name, actually, to make life easier for me and for anyone out there who is watching this program or this video. Alright, there they are. You can see they are all the same. Maybe one or two changes need to be carried out. Let's make this about £2 something. Let's change the price tag on it. Make Carlton about £3, and this maybe okay. Those are the price for the cakes, right? And there, and these are for the drinks. Let's see if there are any changes to be made for the drinks. So let's change this one to, and maybe okay. So let's give it a try and see, and compile. Okay, now run. There we go. So if I enter how many cups of latte that I want, okay, maybe iced tea, I want 1, I want 2 of these, espresso 3, and cappuccino maybe 2 and 3 there. Now if I click on the checkbox, that actually tells us the cost of this latte. So because this group of people order different drinks, and that is it, that's the cost of the drink. Supposing they also want cakes, maybe, yeah, and they all love Lagos cake as well. Let's say about 4 or whatever there, and Kilburn, Carlton. Okay, let's leave out 2. Let's see how it goes. Click. Yeah, let's see that, and let's see. Kilburn is added. Carlton was Lagos added. Yeah, that's it. So what I want to do now is to be able to add this and these together, and that will make our subtotal. As for the service charge, that will be constant, so just write any amount and just leave that in there. Then add all of these together, and that will be here. Then divide the total, work out the tax, and add it up to add the tax and the total and the subtotal together to get the total. Now let's check out the total. As you can see, the total do have pound sign, but that's incorrect calculation. I'm going to work that out later on. And here we get all of this. Okay, those are the information. So we just need to get this right now. This is just for the quantity of everything. So we work out the total right there. And as you can see, we have today's date. We have time. That is the correct time. Alright, so now let's take care of these two and just default a service charge there. Okay, let's see if our reset works. That's fine. And exit. Good. Okay, let's go on to the design view, and right here just select that, go to the property, enter default service charge there. That's £1.50. so that's taken care of. Now the next thing is to add this and this and this together to give us this. So we need the names, so that will be cost of drink, cost of cake, and service. Alright, let's go inside total, double click on total. So all of these calculations that I've already carried out in total, I'm going to get rid of those because I don't need them anymore. They were only just for, should I say, for trial. So I'm going to get rid of them. I might still use one or two stuff in there, but I don't need any of these anymore. But let's make it look more professional. Let's get proper names for them. I'm going to delete all of these. I only need 3 or 4. Let's make that. Let's see how many do I have in here. Okay, let's just go for 3. Delete all of that. Now this becomes LBL service. LBL service. Okay, that's correct. Now the next one is LBL cost cake and LBL cost drink. LBL cost drinks. Okay, take the S off. Alright, let's check out the name. Drink is what? Yeah, that's correct. LBL cost drinks. Let's go back in the code, paste that in there. Alright, so that's much better. So we just need to add the 3 together. Delete all of this. I think that will be all for total. So all I just need to do now is to give it a try and see how it goes. So compile. Okay, let's run it now. See, now I've actually embedded a system in here. When you click, that disappears and you just enter whatever you want. So I'll do that with you guys. Alright, those are the order. So we click and add, and let's say for the cake they only need maybe Queen's Park. Then we need Queen's Park. Let's say we need chocolate cake instead. Okay, and maybe I think that's supposed to be the 4th one, forest, the black forest, and Queen's Park. I think we need to check that one is not registering. That registers. Okay, that's fine. Queen's Park, we need to check Queen's Park, what's going on. Okay, if we click on total, that's what we get. That's the value of the order, everything, and print out the receipt right there, guys. That is it. That's the receipt. That's the end of the program, but I just need to tidy up one or two things, and that'll be it. And have a look at Queen's Park. Check out what's going on with the Queen's Park. Okay, so here now, right click, select the mouse event right here, and just enter the name of that component. That is txt eyes latte dot. Okay, that's it. So that's it cleared. Now the next one, repeat exactly the same thing. Come to the event, mouse event, and just enter txt espresso there. So I'll just speed that up and get back to you guys. Okay, I finish up with the mouse click events for those components. Alright, with the Queen's Park, let's check. That is it. Let's right click and come to the event here. I think it's mouse click as well. Okay, we have our array up to 12. So let me see the value of array I. Let's come up here. I suspected, that's it. It's supposed to be 13, not 12. Okay, now compile. Let's run it now. See. So let's give Queen's Park a try. There, Queen's Park is now working. Let's just select any other one. There's nothing in there, so let's select this. Yeah, and here select that. There. Okay, and drinks. Let's go for drinks. Let's say we want 3 of those. And espresso, we want 4 espresso. That is it. Note the service charge is constant, so if we click on total, that is what we get. Okay, maybe when we click on total, we can just convert all of these to pound sign as well at the end. But the receipt is taken care of. So if we click on total receipt, there we go. Since this is now part of the receipt, so that's fine. The choice is yours. You can always add pound sign to it or whatever you want. Okay, but if maybe if that will make you guys happy, I might as well just add it so that you see it now. Okay, let's come into total right here. Let's total and take it right down. And those are the names of those 3 components there. So we can always just define something for them. Okay, so right underneath here, because I don't want it to have an error with it. So I put it right underneath here. So let's copy. We copy this. Let's declare something first and give one a try. That will be, let's say, cost of drinks. Okay, so that's fine. Equals. Convert the string. Convert everything. Let's copy that. Paste that in there, and what we want it to convert is this really. Let's say we put this in there. Let's see what we have there. Okay, so I don't know if it's gonna work, but let's give it a try. Okay, this is how I've replaced it now. I'm just gonna copy that. Let's copy that and change it for the other one. For service, so this will be service. just copy this. There. And this one is cost of cakes. Let's put a C here and change this to C. And this is cakes. Okay. Then the array in there, this is okay. This is 1 and here is 2. Yeah, it should work anyway. Now compile it all, run, enter whatever you intend to enter in there. Now check out those here, and maybe 3 of those. Let's go for Lagos, 6 of Lagos here, and maybe 2 Carlton there. So now hit the total button, and you see that? That's good. There. And that's it, guys. So with that, I'm gonna call it the end of this very beautiful tutorial. I love it. It's taken a long time, but I love it, man. It's good. So with that, I'll just say bye for now. I suppose you all enjoy it, and you all have a nice day, guys. There's still a lot of improvement you can make on it, but I'm just gonna call it bye for now.